fun.
Oh, back at you, Aggie. Happy new month.
I plan to face this new month with courage and hard work.
Is that how you faced your previous month?
For me, this is my month of success.
Amen, amen, sister. Prosperity all the way.
Seriously, how can you go all through the 11th month without aiming any success, only to do it in the last month of the year?
Kinyanjui, let people be.
For me, this is a month of get-crashing parties and events.
As for me, I choose happiness. I will not allow anybody or anything get to me.
Preach, baby girl, preach.
So guys, no one wants to make money this month. All I can hear from you, it's whole prosperity, whole happiness, whole positivity. Let me tell you guys, if you're not going to make money, none of the above will be worth it.
Come on, not everything revolves around money.
The universe revolves around money.
Money is not everything.
Bwana, let me tell you, money is the only thing.
And how is everyone doing this beautiful day?
We are very perfect, Mwalimu.
Happy new month, teacher.
Oh yes, it's new month. Thank you so much, Agatha, and happy new month to you too. And actually, where are the rest? Magdalene, Julia, and oh, definitely Tito.
He has not come in yet.
But Tefila's is in school, right?
Long, nobody knows.
And Kinyanjui, yes. You two are close, right?
Close? No. We are just classmates.
And do you know whether your classmate is in or not?
Mwalimu, I think we should work with the law of probability.
Kamene, I think truly this is your month of prosperity.
I mean, what is the probability of Atito coming to class in this late?
Yeah, that's and they came true.
Yeah, so the law of probability suggests that Atito is not coming to class today.
What are comrades? It seems like we have lost another comrade, just like the way we lost Shishir.
Farah, you mean Atito is no more?
Wacha, Atito. And we lost Cisia. When?
Let us not jump into conclusion. If that were the case, the school would have been informed by now.
Warakanyash, what about Isgar?
What about it?
Did you guys ever fix it when it was broken?
Okay, guys. One of you should try him until we know for sure why he hasn't shown up today.
Mr. Mwalimu, maybe even visited the ancestors at the village.
Okay, so now that you are in a new month and the last month of the year, how many of you have done a self-analysis and what is your conclusion?
Well, I always wait until the year almost ends and then I look back to see what I've achieved.
Why? You know, looking back is looking at the past and it does not help.
No, Kamene. Looking back in this context mean you asking yourself very crucial questions. Now, Kinyanjui, what have you achieved this year?
Thank you very much, Mr. Tisha.
Here we go.
The one thing that I am really proud of this year is my business.
Which one, Bwana Kinyanjui? Because you have many.
Yes, there are very many, but under one roof. Kinyanjui online shop.
Oh, so you consider your business a success?
Yes. Anything I touch turns into gold. And by the way, I am not blowing my trumpet.
Guys, as you can see, money is very important.
I think for me, my biggest achievement this year is choosing happiness and positivity.
So that is all you have done the whole year, eh? Being positive and happy.
Yes, and that is very important to me.
But how does positivity and happiness bring food on your table?
Hey, my dad does that. Duh.
Mine has been renting houses, thanks to you, Ma'alimu.
Oh, good to hear that, Farah.
But my biggest obstacle this year is sitting in this classroom.
Mtu wa kukata maji.
Has it become that big of an obstacle to you?
What?
I understand in Shen kukata maji means consuming alcohol, right?
Haram. A'udhu billahi min shaitanir rajim. I don't drink alcohol.
He actually means kukatiwa maji. Since he moved into the new house, his water was disconnected.
Okay, my greatest achievement this year must be breaking up with that horrible, toxic boyfriend of mine.
Oh, that's good, Michelle. How toxic was he?
I just felt like he was, imagine.
Wait, what do you mean you felt like he was toxic?
She'd lost her instinct.
And your instinct do not tell you to make money.
Good morning, class. How are you people? Mr. Fish, is it your lesson or mine?
I'm very already Antebella and we have piguero kabisa.
No vernacular speaking in this class. Madam Antebella, you are interfering with my lesson. And I think we agreed that you're not here to lecture.
Agreed with who, Mr. Fridge? Agreed with who? I only answer to the principal, is the director of this school.
With all due respect, do you have credentials to be a lecturer?
Huh, that is none of your business. Let me tell you, girl. Your business is to sit in this class, listen to what I teach you, and do what I ask of you.
You mean we're not supposed to air our opinions or what?
No, not in my class, especially not my lessons. Not during my lessons.
Then this should be a prison and not a school.
Madam Antebella, you are interfering with my lesson. Can you get out?
Oh, Mr. Fridge, please. Is that how you talk to your colleague?
Can you allow me to continue teaching? Or better still, can I see you outside there, kidogo?
Okay.
Kindly.
Why can't Mwalimu and Antebella just share this lesson vividly?
I know this lady from somewhere. I just can't remember right now.
Just go on jogging and your memory will come back, maybe.
You don't know her from anywhere. And because she is from Keroka and you have never been there before.
No, I have seen her somewhere. Even before she came to this class, her face looked very familiar. I have seen her somewhere, but I can't remember right now.
Here, Farah, in this class.
Personally, I don't like her.
Me too. Something about her vibe is totally off.
It is not your job to like teachers.
Why do you and I sound like birds of the feather?
Guys, let's not interfere their conflict or whatever their beef is, by the way.
I agree.
Why Tito is still my teacher? Can anyone else please try?
But if it's the same number, what difference will it make? Come on.
Unless he blocked you.
Guys, I'm sure he took his car to the garage.
Or maybe Atito is having a newborn and we don't know.
By the way, that is also a probability.
Hi, Kinyanju, yata way you're confusing us. Which is which now?
Both are probabilities.
But you sounded so sure before you said he took his car to the garage.
I guess I felt the pressure from you guys.
And you know what they say about pleasure? When it is pleasure, it produces...
What exactly?
Anything, everything.
You guys, stop joking. You are surprising me. Yani, you don't know about pleasures.
Please enlighten us.
Let me enlighten you guys. Now there are different types of pleasures. Atmospheric pleasure, absolute pleasure, and in their list, peer pleasure. Just to mention a few. For example, what is the atmospheric pleasure, given that Atito is not in class today?
The atmosphere is filled with questions of his whereabouts.
And who are we asking the question of Atito's whereabouts?
Everyone, including Mr. Fridge.
Good. And who is being asked about this question?
Kenyajwi, everyone is looking for me for the ajas.
Aha! That is absolute pressure from us, his peers.
Now you see where peer pleasure comes in.
So Ganyanchu is feeling that type of pressure.
Absolute atmospheric peer pressure?
Exactly. So the only thing left for me is to produce ajas. Any ajas.
Kenyanchui, maybe the answer you give might be wrong.
Probably, and that brings us to the law of the probability.
Stop, I don't think I need to hear another law.
The law of probability states that probability of separate events occurring is the product of each event occurring.
Kinyanju, how does that apply in this case?
Good. Now, what is the probability that Atito took his car to the garage? Or maybe he has a newborn baby? Or maybe he's a new daddy?
I am lost, warrior.
Just wait a minute, I will come back to you. Now, what is the probability of those two paired events happening at the same time?
So you mean his car friend could be delivering where he is repairing his car?
Exactly.
Kenansi, that sounds like killing two birds with one stone.
Why do you keep interfering with my job? Why can't you just do what brought you here to do? That is being a messenger and serving as tea in the stuff.
Because I've been told to tell you that we are going to divide the units and share them equally. That is what we're going to do.
And for the umpteenth time, Madam Antebella, you are not even qualified to be a basic teacher, let alone a lecturer.
Why are you born a lecture? Why are you born a lecture? Ulizaliwa ukijua kufunza, hebu niambie.
What is your point?
My point is nobody is born knowing everything. You are run.
But yes, but by investing your time and money to study and pass your exams
and others run on the job, right? So even me, I am among the people going to run on their job. That is what I'm going to do.
You don't even know why I'm arguing with you.
Mr. Fridge, we are going to teach together. So, Crass, listen to me. Forget what Mr. Fritsch was teaching you today and put away your books. Today, we are going to run something new. We are going to run something. We are going to run types of poems. Types of poems. Can you repeat after me, Crass?
Types of poems. Madam, this is...
Radiant Vera. Madam is a very common name. Don't call me that.
But what's the difference?
Madam is a very plain name. Haina rather. You see, you should always choose a poetic name for yourself.
Madam, how do you do that?
By reading and running poetry. And that is what I want us to run today.
In a business management class.
No, Kinyanjui. In this class.
Where will poetry apply in business management?
I'm also trying to figure out. We are all here to run, right? Right, class?
And what are you teaching in a business class?
Different types of poems and name giving.
You know what? That's right. I think you should teach that.
Guys, the law of pleasure is in full effect right now.
You mean Mr. Fish, you have allowed me to teach in peace?
Yeah, sure. But I have a small request. Why can't you allow me to finish my lesson since I'd already started? Then you can come in the next two.
That is workable. All right, students. So we are going to continue with our lesson after this lesson.
Which ends in approximately 17 minutes.
Exactly. Now, Mr. Fish, I will just go and wait outside there. You finish your lesson, then I can continue with mine.
You mean you're going to stand outside the class for 17 minutes?
That is what it means to be a lecturer.
No, it's not.
What?
No, I'm saying you're absolutely right.
Guys, that is now absolute pleasure right now.
So, where were we?
Happy New Month. I mean, we were discussing about the Happy New Month and the new achievements.
Oh, all right. Yeah, correct. Thank you, Farah. Now, Bosire, what have you achieved in the last 11 months? What are you proud of?
I'm very proud of myself. I mean, you are all looking at me, your president. I'm a farmer, a businessman, an agent, a broker, and also I'm a professional in seawarings.
Wow, that's a very long list of achievements.
Yes, nikuchiamini mwalimu.
Oh, so what does each of you look forward to achieving this month?
Money. But guys, we said money is not everything in this life. Not when you are happy.
Speak for yourself. Have you ever seen a Tito sad?
See, I agree with Aggie. I'd rather be happy and not have money than have money and be unhappy.
That is because you have never lacked money.
Dad provides.
What about you, Mr. Fridge? What's your biggest achievement this year?
My list is endless, people. But you can start by looking around this class, this school. All this is me.
Compared to you guys, me, I have not achieved my goals, but I am going to revenge with this month.
Compensate, not revenge. Or simply say, you'll make it up for this month.
Kamene, that is where your smartness evaporates, eh?
I disagree with you, Kinanzui. You know, it does not matter when you start. Mbola uanze.
Now, Kamene, what you can achieve in a month is what we call short-term goals. You can achieve it in, let's say, a month or 2 or 3, or let's say, or even 3 to 5 years. It all depends.
Let me guess, Malumo. It depends on the pleasure I apply on myself, right?
Wrong. Planning. It depends on the planning. You see, student setting goals is not just enough.
Imagine that's why my plan this month is positivity, and I plan to achieve that by avoiding those other people.
Wagani hao Aggie? Wagani?
Wenye hawakusaidii na hawawezi kujenga in any way.
I see what you did there, eh? Nakusheki sana.
Mr. Fridge, you only have 1.5 minutes left. Utamalizia hapa ama nitaongoja hiyo 1 minute erupts?
I'll be out in 1.5 minutes. So ngoja tu hapo nje kidogo tu.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so what goals have you achieved this month? And before you do so, have you analyzed your previous goals and looked at how many you have achieved so far.
But Mwalimu, if you have achieved none of those goals, you just leave them alone and set new ones.
Aye, Kamene. That is a recipe for failure.
Okay, long-term goals. Now, who among you here knows what he wants to achieve in the next 10 years?
That is where now the law of probability applies.
Okay, can you expound?
Actually, let us say the probability of me being alive in the next 10 years and the probability of me being deceased in those 10 years and the probability of achieving those goals in 10 years.
Mr. Tisha, personally in 10 years, I want to be running my own banking institution.
That's a long shot even for you, Kinyanjui.
Speak for yourself. I know what I want.
In 10 years' time, I will be retired and enjoying my own pension money.
The question is, what will you be retiring from?
Of course, farming sugarcane and disconnecting people's water meter.
I will have retired for being the president of this institution.
Kwani, how long are you planning to be the president of this college?
For as long as I'm studying in this school.
Kwani, how long are you planning to study here?
The days of the late Nelson Mandela are gone. Rarely does the president rule for one term.
You are a typical politician.
So doesn't that mean that you'll never go out and look for a job after completing your course?
Being the college president, it is also a job.
Mr. Fridge, your time is up. Can you please come out and come in?
So, Mr. Kinyanjui, how do you plan to achieve that goal of owning a banking institution 10 years from now?
Mr. Fridge, please stop this. I want to get in and teach. It's my time to teach.
Kinyanjui, ask your question.
Mr. Fridge, can you please... Wacha hii matarau ndogo ndogo. Wacha niingie, nifungulie niingie.
Kamene, what law is being applied here?
The law of time perspective.
Wow, I'm surprised you know that law, Kamene.
Mr. Fridge, even poetry is a very important unit. Can you please stop doing this?
So, Kamene, what does that law state?
Galo, now you see, between these two teachers, one is wasting time, the other one is not. It all depends on individual perspective.
Mr. Fridge, I am going to report you. I'm going to report you. Wait to hear from your boss.
Yep, that happens to be my dad. Okay, now let me correct Kamene about the law of perspective and time because she has it all wrong.
Thanks you, Maalim, for saving us from this poetry dramas.
So Kinyanjui says that he wants to have an established banking institution in 10 years from now, yes?
Correct.
The law of time and perspective suggests that as a majority of successful people are those who set long-term goals and work on them on a daily basis. Are we together?
Nakumbe Mwalimu, I was not far from the truth. Guys, you see?
So basically, when you set long-term goals, you need to do things in a daily basis that will move you closer to that goal.
And that is why I am introducing pamoja na Kinyajwi Savings and Credit Cooperative, yani pamoja na Kinyajwi Sacco.
Bwana Kinyanjui, that sounds like a fundraising group, bwana.
You come look for me after 10 years when you are desperately looking for a loan, and you will see.
But while setting your goals and giving them timelines, you need to be realistic.
Kinyanjui, is your circle already registered?
Not yet, because we are in the early stages of developing it.
That means you have partners.
I am looking for partners.
What about the ones you are developing with?
That is my technical team, Kamene. Partners are investors.
Then I would love to see on paper what you've done.
Very soon, Mr. Tisha, very soon. But you can also be my partner because I promise you guys, in 10 years, you will not be able to see me. Yani, you will need an appointment to come see this guy here.
And why is that, Kinyanjui?
Money, baby, money.
Michelle, any long-term goals for you?
As for me, I like living life as it comes.
I also don't like setting such goals. I mean, anything can happen between now and the next 10 years, right?
Kwalembo wa Nairobi. But you plan for your weekends.
Duh, who doesn't?
Then you should apply same passion in setting your goals.
Teacher, some of us will work with our parents' goals and dreams.
I know, right? Tell them.
There is also a law called the law of the average mind.
So one last thing. Before you set your goals, you need to apply a method known as the SWOT analysis. So who can tell me what SWOT means?
A special weapon or tactics.
Special weapon and tactics is SWOT. I'm talking about SWOT. Who can tell me what SWOT is? So S stands for strength, W stands for weakness. O stands for opportunity. And finally, T stands for threats.
Mwalimu umesahau hiyo moja. What about analysis?
It means analysis. You can look it up in your dictionary. I'm sure you have it in your phone.
Aki, it sounds like setting goals is a lot of work.
So, once you've done your analysis and you've identified your SWOT, you can go and set your goals.
Mr. Fridge.
For crying out loud, Antebella. Can you go and serve tea in the staff room and do what brought you here to do? Unanichosha sasa.
Mr. Fridge, there's someone who wants to talk to you.
Go tell them, wangoje till I finish with this lesson. Hii si soko, ni shule.
Fridge, is that how you speak to your colleagues? Fridge!
Yes, Dad. I mean, sir.
I have heard that voice where I live. It is very familiar.
Step out here.
Guys, now this is what we call the law of reality.
Mr. Farid, now I remember where I've seen that lady Antebella.